You know, as I begin to go around the yard and clean up the yard, getting ready for the spring, I want to show y'all the beauty that has popped back up in this yard. These beautiful honeysuckles have come up. Actually beautiful. I planted all three of these plants here, and as you can see, they're really looking good. They're looking nice and strong. Just beautiful, beautiful. And then we got your sedum that's getting ready to come back up in this pot here, as you can see. And the little evergreens, they're trying to hold on. Some of them look like they burn up, but some of them are still doing pretty good. Even the ones that burn up, I'm gonna leave them in the ground. You never know what might pop up out of them after you just leave them be. And as I come down this line of my little hedges, little boxwood plants down here, I lost quite a few when it got really hot. It burned up the small ones down there, and so I'm leaving them right where they are. But as you can see, this is what the yard is looking like right now. The beautiful yellow color of these bushes over here are really coming up beautiful. I'm just leaving things alone right now and let them go ahead and do what they want to do, because the more fuller they get, the brighter and the prettier they get. And you just got your purple plants down here. But it's a lot of color. It's good to put color in the yard. The color is really beautiful. I love looking at the color in the yard. And then I have not did anything over here for the last couple of years because I wanted to see exactly what would come back and what would live and what would not. But as you can see, I did trim the yellow bushes. They are really beautiful. These sunshine ligustrums have come back beautiful, and they just grow wild. If you just let them grow wild, they'll grow wild as well. But as you can see, I do have some plants that did come back in the yard. Actually beautiful. Some of them are coming back. Being down here in the south, I didn't know what to plant. Being by I'm not from here, and I just wanted to put some things in the yard so I can see what would live and what would not. But as you can see, we have a lot of things that did make it. And they did make it through the winter months. Because they're coming on back beautifully. And this is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this beautiful red flower. Absolutely beautiful. Then you got this one. Yeah, I lost my ticket, so I really don't know the names of all these beautiful, beautiful babies that are coming back up, but they're coming back up. Then I got all this chaos over here that I have to go through and see what, some stuff I didn't get a chance to plant. Got too busy. But hey, it's still here, so I still got a chance to do something with it. Some of the evergreens are still in the pot. They need to come out of these pots and get them in the ground. Then I got one over here as well. One of them look like he ain't make it, but then I got another one in the ground there. Then I got this pencil hedge here to get out of here. So I got to get him out of that pot and get him in the ground somewhere. And this one here, there's a story behind this one. I tried to clean this box out. As y'all can see, this is a flower box that I made, and I tried to clean it out. I thought I took all the plants and just cut them down to nothing and threw them away. Well, somehow this one made it. Ain't that beautiful? She came right on back through. So I'm going to let her stay there and do her thing. And then we got a lot of these in the yard too. A lot of these little yellow dandelions are all over the place. They're actually got a lot of beauty with them too. So, and over here we have that crepe myrtle, the red crepe myrtle. She was struggling a lot, but she's trying to come on up out of there now. And we got some hosta. She's trying to make it. As you can see, she's trying to make it. So the crepe myrtle and the hosta. Got a piece of hosta in here. With another plant. I forget what that one's called. But yeah, we got some cute little stuff that's trying to poke his nose up right now in the midst of this heat. Absolutely beautiful. We got these evergreens back here that actually are coming back to life. Nice and green. Beautiful plant here. They're taking on some pretty good size as well, because they were very small when I placed them back here. Down this line here, this little baby here, she's trying. She's their firepower, Nadina. She's really trying her best. She's trying. All of these back here. I got to get back here, and as you can see, the grass needs to be cut back here. This beautiful evergreen. I found this on the clearance rack, and it was about ready to kick the bucket. They thought it was going to go in the trash, but all she wanted to do was get in the ground. Now that she got in the ground, she's taking on a beautiful green. And as you can see, this big bush right here, she's doing something or another. I have another crepe myrtle here, and then another evergreen down there, and then just your green pastures that need to be cut and mowed and cleaned up. So I'll be doing that probably one day this week. I'll get out here and I'll just clean this area up. But yeah, and this is that little Bradford pear tree that I brought from a secondhand store up in Columbia, and I just brought her home and stuck her in the ground. I did 4 of these different kind of trees, so this is one of them, and it's still alive after all this time. It's been about 2 years, I guess, that I have put her in the ground here, and she's still producing green leaves, so that lets me know she is rooted and she is doing what she needs to do. I don't come back here and water it or nothing. She's just doing her own thing. So, but she does have green leaves on her, so that lets me know that she is still alive and she's still fighting. And then we got this one. This one, I believe is a crabapple tree. She came back this time with her beautiful leaves. See, as you can see, they still very immature trees. They're not your mature trees because they haven't gotten all their leaves and branches and all that. They're very thin and they're just coming along. But look how beautiful they're coming along though. Look what they're producing. Some of those beautiful flowers that you ever want to see. So she is growing. She's sucking up some sunlight. She was out here all winter long doing what she do, and I didn't know if they were going to make it, but they made it. They're producing life. Just taking you for a tour around the yard so you can see exactly that things are still coming alive, coming on back this for the summer. And here's some more, a few more of them honeysuckles I have up here around the front area. That's one right there too. And as we get around here, we see these little bushes. When I placed them in the ground, they were very tiny. But as you can see, they're taking on a beautiful, beautiful beauty of their own with their fiery red tips. They just look so beautiful going down this walkway. Each and every one of them have taken on a beauty of their own. As you can see, some of them are bigger than others, but they're growing. Then this is the front garden that I planted. And I really love this space. I'm in the process now of de-weeding this space and cleaning this space up. But as you can see, the beautiful color. This bush right here, is one of my favorites. She's taking the stage. She's doing her own thing. She's just spreading on out. Yeah, she's spreading on out. I took yesterday and I got in here and I started pulling some weeds out of here and cleaning up in here. And the lavender has really gotten overgrown, so I'm going to be cutting it down. And the crepe myrtle, see there in the middle? These are them big red, beautiful, the ones that produce them big red flowers. And then you got your little evergreens here. Then you got your one bush over there. And this little baby here, I cut her down too yesterday so she can come on back. She's trying to produce her beautiful, beautiful foliage right now. And then these babies here came back. Look how beautiful and bright they are. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll probably do another tour once this all fills in. And then this is the one I planted in front of the deck here. And I planted her, she was real tiny. But my goodness, I'm not gonna clip her at all. I'm just gonna let her go ahead and do her thing. Let her fill out a little bit this year, and maybe I'll clip it next year so it can grow in nice and full. But I will take them little succulents off the bottom of here, down underneath here. I'll take them off, so I don't want them drawing energy from the ones up top. I want them to just go ahead and get big and full. So I will take them little succulents off the bottom. And this beautiful baby here that I planted in the yard, a lot of people thought that she wasn't going to make it because she came and she was all burnt up and she wasn't looking too good. She filled out everywhere except for down the bottom there, but I'm going to leave it there and let it go ahead and do what it does and just keep her watered and pray that, you know, she just takes on a life of her own right there. So she has got a lot of new growth that's done come on it, so we're going to leave her right there to do what she does. And this is another one of the Bradford pear trees. As you can see, this one doesn't have any leaves whatsoever. So we're going to leave her there and let her see what she's going to do. She did bud up last year, so she's probably just late. It may not be her time yet. So we're going to leave it there because it looks like the bark is pretty strong. So we're going to leave her there and see if she produces any leaves this year. So, yeah. The evergreens in the pot, I really like those. I really took and put some plant tone in the bottom of them yesterday because of the fact that I wanted to make sure that I give them some water, give them some food, and then I'll leave them alone and let them do whatever they're going to do. Because the pots are perfectly fine for these because of the fact that they don't grow that fast. They grow very slow. This one also, it's another one in the pot. As you can see, I have that one and then the one I just showed you down there. So I have two in the pot here, and I gave that one food as well. Now these ones I have down the side of the fence here. This is what I have planted here. This beautiful little baby here. It's all burgundy, and this beautiful evergreen here. There are a few things down here, but I need to go down this line too and clean it up and maybe dig it up and put some more stuff in here. I love this area over here, but you know, over the winter you have to come out here and you really have to clean these areas up. And so I love this little yellow bush here. I love the ones that are colorful. The ones that are colorful really do look beautiful in the yard. And got one more of these crabapple trees in the front here. And as you can see, she too has taken on a beauty of her own. She has really flowered up right nice. Let's get a close-up of these flowers. Let's get a close-up. Let's get a close. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And you got the little buds over here. The little red buds that are budding. Absolutely gorgeous. These are some beautiful trees. I can't wait to see them get a little fuller and a little thicker. But I do love the way they flower. So that's the end of the yard tour, and this is what the garden is looking like. This is what things are looking like. So I wanted to do this video so you could see exactly what things are looking like right now in the spring as they begin to wake up, as things begin to come back. I love this little bush here. This little bush, can you see the red tips on that bush? Absolutely gorgeous. So that ends this video. I thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one.